Welcome back to HTH Hot Takes and Headaches, and we're here for episode 2. Shout out everybody for watching our first episode. Today we're going to we're going to recap the weekend, college football, NFL. And before we do that, we got a quick housekeeping note. As you can see probably on the camera, we added a third person to the team. Stick is going to take care of our production side, help us out.
Round of applause.
Round of applause, yep.
Round of applause.
Yep. Round of applause. But yeah, so if you hear him in the background, that's who it is. But we're going to get right into it. We're going to start right at college football. And I think we're going to start LSU right before we started recording. Brian Kelly fired from his job. $54 million buyout. In my opinion, it was time. That performance on Saturday night was putrid. I bet on LSU. It was a brutal, brutal loss. I really thought Texas A&M was better going into it, but something about the line told me that, man, they think LSU at home could get it done. Couldn't have been further the truth. What were you thinking of that one, Eric?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't bet on it, but I get the line was kind of stinky, but LSU kind of got embarrassed by Vandy. They lost to Ole Miss, and Texas A&M has been very, 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 very good.
Yeah.
So Marcel Reed is disgusting.
Yep.
That's official. He's very good at football. Brian Kelly's kind of due, I think. So, I don't know.
The question, but always the question is when this happens, is there somebody better out there? Looking at who could be out there, would you prefer James Franklin if he was in interest for LSU? You think he would do a better job?
Maybe. I mean, it's tough going from, Penn
What was that remark?
Freaking LSU and Penn State should just switch coaches and just swap the buyout so they don't have to because I mean think about if James Franklin got hired to LSU and he was getting an entire basically 2 contracts double whatever he'd get. Might as well just swap the coaches and they don't have to worry about the buyouts. Yeah,
the buyouts are ridiculous, but that is a good point. They're both programs that could have won. I don't know. I saw it on Twitter already. The switch over. I do agree, they could just switch, basically, and see if that's a better fit, I guess. But
I think it's a tolerance thing. You gotta get sick of seeing a guy fucking blow up.
I mean, your fans, LSU, that place was empty in the fourth quarter. That's when you know that something's got to change. They're going in the bye week, I think it was time to move on. And you can start your look earlier. I think that's a big thing in college football.
100%.
Because a lot of teams that make the playoffs, those coaches, though, you have to wait. So that's what I'm always curious about. You're talking about, there's rumors about coaches at schools like Lane Kiffin and stuff like that. But if they make the playoffs and stuff, your team then has to wait until they lose. They're not going to give up on the season. So I never understand, that's why I think James Franklin is a huge name, because you can get him in right after the season and he can start doing his work when the transfer portal opens up, because the coach that comes in misses that whole first transfer portal. So I think those rules are crazy, but that's a different story. But yeah, the buyouts are ridiculous. You justify $54 million getting rid of the coach?
I mean, your season's already over. Why not?
$54 million.
It's a lot of money, but dude, they have money to spend. They always will. So
there's always so many donors that they're gonna get whatever.
Yeah, they got that much money.
It's monopoly money to them. So it really, your season's dead. You might as well start to look early. I don't know. There's nothing else to really say.
But I mean, that's Brian Kelly note. But we can't take away from the winner, though. I mean, Texas A&M looked dominant. Their defense showed up. I was not a believer. Their D-line was ridiculous. And their D-line has been good. It's been more the big plays and stuff like that. But they looked legit. I mean, there was a garbage time touchdown LSU got, but they really held them to 18 points the whole game.
And do you blame Nussmeier? Is Nussmeier fucking ass?
He looks banged up. He looks like he's always wincing or I think he's hurt. Everybody keeps saying it. I don't know why. Now that's also a debate. If he is hurt, you got to talk to him. Is he staying? Is he leaving? Because if he's staying, stop playing him. I mean, that kind of sounds like a bar, but if he's staying, stop playing him. But side hell. But I think if he's gonna stay, you got to figure it out, and then you got to bench him. But we keep going back to LSU as we should. That's huge news. But Texas A&M looked legit, and the schedule is not terrible. I'm pretty sure. I mean, they don't have a ton of crazy games left, I believe. You see them playing for the SEC championship? You think they're going to be in it? I mean, they're undefeated. They play Missouri off of a bye. I don't think they play next week. And then they got South Carolina, Samford, and Texas.
Yeah, so 4 straight wins, it looks like.
You think 4 straight wins? All right. They could lose one, and I think they would be in it.
Even if yeah, exactly.
Playoff team lock. They're in the playoffs, so you can pretty much talk
100%. I mean, we could talk about Texas. Texas is fucking garbage.
Yeah.
I mean...
We will get to them. We'll get to Texas.
Whatever.
Yeah.
South Carolina's bleh. I don't know. Missouri's obviously not going to compete with Texas A&M. It's just... And then Sanford, sure. I mean, that's...
Every team does that. Every team does that. But we'll move on. Texas A&M, huge win. Brian Kelly fired. Time for a new era in LSU. Huge job open again. I mean, this coaching carousel is going to be crazy. I think we're going to see some big names leave. A lot of big money. But we'll move on this weekend. I think the next big game, we saw Ole Miss travel into Norman, Oklahoma, and win 34-26. Eric, this is your Ole Miss Rebels. I will let you take the lead.
Yeah, I mean, just Trinidad Chambliss is that guy. Yeah. Stop putting Austin Simmons in the game. He came in basically on the goal line, threw 3 passes into the fucking stands. Lane Kiffin tried his best to lose this game, couldn't do it. Ole Miss just kept fighting. Oklahoma's just looking kind of ugly. Mateer had all that hype beginning of the year. Yeah. He's looking great. Yeah. Post injury, he's been terrible. He's throwing the ball 10 yards over receiver sets. Yeah. Not taking easy reads. So I mean that defense. Ole Miss's offense is kind of defense proof right now. Yeah. So they're going to continue to put up points. That offense is so good. Stop putting in Austin Simmons. Yeah. Okay, I get he's got a good arm. He's talented. He's 19 years old. He's not ready at all. Go hit the portal. I don't care. Yeah. On
that note, we did look up. We were wrong. This is Chambliss last year. He can actually play.
Yeah, I understand. Trinidad's
so Simmons could be Kiffin's guy if he stays, if he goes. I'm saying after that win, I don't know if the rumors are going to keep up. That is the biggest win in Lane Kiffin's career. That was a game that he's dropped every single time. Last year, they beat Georgia. They go to Florida. They lose. That was a huge turning point in Ole Miss. And I really think now he's got to be thinking differently that he can get it done because they have a waltz into the playoffs. Like, we got the rest of the schedule. South Carolina, Citadel, Florida. Those games are all at home. You don't got to travel right there. And then you do go play at the Egg Bowl. But if you win those games, you can lose the Egg Bowl and you'll be in the playoffs. But they got a chance to be in Atlanta. That was a huge win. And yes, I do think their offense is defense proof. I do think Oklahoma's offense put their defense in a lot of bad spots. It wasn't necessarily a ton of turnovers, but it was just like bad punts and just everything was 3 and out. They had to be on the field all game. But no, that was nothing to take away from Chambliss. He looks amazing. Austin Simmons, I just don't get why they brought him in.
I think because he was supposed to be the starter that they're trying.
But like, why at the goal line? If Chambliss is the runner, Simmons doesn't take off.
It doesn't make a lot of sense.
Chambliss was getting them the first downs. Every 3rd and 10, he got. Like, it was just 10 yards. I mean, they didn't care if it was 3rd and 10, 2nd and 12. It did not matter. They lose yards just to gain them. Like, they were getting stuffed and then just over the top.
Right, that didn't make sense. Also, going for it on your own 20 doesn't make sense, especially a snap to the running back. That's wild. Yeah. And then they get the ball in the 15, only get 3 because they're bots. But, Ole Miss wins. What else is new? They're good.
What else is new? We can't sit here and let Oklahoma off the hook, though. That was not a great performance. First of all, they came out the gates terribly slow. Their defense didn't show up at first. I will agree with you. And then John Mateer had chances to win the game. The second to last time they had the ball, because they did get the ball back one more time, but they had no more timeouts. He, on 4th and 5, game on the line, they're near the red zone, almost in the red zone, tries to throw an out route, one-on-one jump ball when he's got a guy wide open underneath. It was just bad decision to make by John Mateer. I feel like he's lost all his mojo since that injury.
It's just downhill from here for him.
You think they do have a hard schedule. I do think Oklahoma's season is, unless they won out, I mean, if they could turn it around, figure out that offense, but they have a tough schedule ahead. I let me look at it real quick. Yeah, they got Tennessee next week, Bama, Missouri, and then LSU. You drop one, your season's over, so you're going to have to catch fire. But, moving on. Ole Miss, great win. Oklahoma could start hearing some hot seat for Venables, but I don't know if the loss was that bad. But we'll move on. We'll move on to Vandy game. Huge win for Vandy. Diego Pavia, not the greatest game, but their defense really showed up.
Yeah, it was boring. Not much to really take away from the game. Vandy wins, which is huge for them. But, I still think Diego's very, very good. Yeah. they're doing something there where they're getting a lot of recruits. You see all the recruits on the sideline.
Yeah.
You got Theo Vaughn on the sideline.
Did you see the video of Theo Vaughn with Diego Pavia's mom?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
His mom does look good. I will say this. His mom looked good. His mom looked good, so I don't blame Theo at all. So respect to Theo.
That was crazy to see that. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking at his stats: 129 yards and an interception. He's getting up there saying Heisman, Heisman, Heisman. I don't think he's really had the numbers for Heisman. They're getting the wins, but it's more credit to their coach and their defense right now. That was a huge defensive show up. On the other hand, Missouri, tough loss with Bo Pribula going down. A lot of people are blaming the coach for running the quarterback on 4th and 1 when you got Ahmad Hardy, who
but they don't want to talk about when every other team in the entire...
Yeah, I don't know, but it's because the guy gets hurt and you blame the coach. I think that's a little messed up. But, Missouri's another team. They could go on a run, I guess, in the SEC, but they got Texas A&M last week with the backup quarterback. I think I haven't heard if what's the deal with Bo Pribula, if he's going to be in or out. But Missouri's season's probably about wrapped up. Vanderbilt is very much ahead of them. I mean, very possible we see him in the playoffs. They don't have a crazy schedule left. They got Texas, and who was the other good team that they played?
LSU.
Tennessee. Yeah, no, they played LSU's not good. So
right.
That doesn't count.
They were good.
They had Vanderbilt already beat them.
We thought they were good.
Yeah.
My fault.
Yeah, everybody thought they were good. Even I thought they were good till last week, but yeah.
Word on Bo Pribula, unlikely to return in 2025.
Unlikely to return. That's huge. I think he has another year, though. So, it's because I think people have talked about, say, this has always been a rumor, if Drinkwitz was a candidate for Penn State, would Drinkwitz bring Pribula with him, and he would be the starting quarterback again for Penn State. But that's a different story. Drinkwitz definitely lost a little stock after this loss. I mean, Vanderbilt is better, but, Drinkwitz has been a big name in the coaching world, so curious what people think about him. But I think the takeaway is Vanderbilt has really got a shot to make the playoffs. So they could lose one more, and they could be a playoff team in the SEC. I really think so. But moving on, we'll go to Bama. Bama with a crazy good win. Everybody expected to blow them out. 29-22. There was a crazy game, some crazy plays, some crazy turnovers for a touchdown. My take on this game was nothing's easy in the SEC, and that I think that was a great culture win for DeBoer. You saw him last year, go to Vanderbilt, drop one. Everybody's telling you you're great, and then you travel to, you go on the road to South Carolina, a respected SEC team, and you get out there with a win.
Yeah, good for them. They didn't look great, obviously.
Yeah, no, I agree.
But, they won the game. That's all you can ask for. It's not going to matter. We're not going to be talking about in 3 weeks how they didn't look great, but they still got the win. They got the win, so that's chalk it up as a win. So, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a good win, I think. Some people are knocking on him. That's why. Did you view them any differently because they only won by 7? That would be the better question.
So. No.
Yeah. What about you, Stig? You still think they're capable of going on a run?
Yeah, they're right up there.
Yeah.
They're really coming in form this year. You can see it, and it's always tough in the SEC.
Yeah.
I remember last year being a close game. I just looked it up. It was 27-25 against South Carolina.
Yeah, South Carolina was good last year, though. They are not good this year. On that note, Sellers looked okay.
They can be good.
Yeah,
they kind of looked a little bit. They flashed a little bit this week, so it was a big win for Alabama. So
yeah, I think it was a good culture win. I think you could be on a crash course. Who would you take right now? Alabama or Texas A&M? Those are probably the top two.
Bama.
A lot of people, Texas A&M fans, are not going to like that because they haven't lost a game. But
trust me, I think Texas A&M looks great.
I do too.
Marcel Reed is an absolute stud.
He did throw 2 picks though. I think they're both in the red zone. So
they also
I'm just saying
scored
again. I think he played
points.
amazing. I had 4 touchdowns. He had, but
also scored. But Bama just got the.
There was a punt return, so they scored. I think the offense scored 42.
Well, okay, yeah.
I sound like an A&M hater, so I might have to just go that route. I don't believe. I should just get that out there. I think Alabama is a lot better than A&M. Mm-hmm. I think they're playing with fire over there. I like Mike Elko. I just don't think they're 7-0 good. But we'll move on. We'll hit Texas, Mississippi State real quick. Mississippi State was leading the whole entire game. If anybody pays attention to Barstool, Brandon Walker was there in the stand.
Saw him on the sideline.
Yeah, he was with Hardy and the Rays middle infielder, Jake Madden, I believe his name is, and he went down on the field to watch overtime, and the catch to win the game was right in front of his face. So that loss is crushing for a Mississippi State fan.
They put their nuts right on his fucking forehead.
Yeah, pretty much. That would say that. But, yeah, Texas came back. Arch looked really good in the second half. He turned the ball over a couple times to start the game, but I think that was a really good comeback, and Texas is right in there. Yeah, he had 346 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a pick. I mean, he really led that comeback. You think it gets him turned around? You still believe in Texas a little bit? No, you're out on Texas.
So out.
You're out on Texas.
I mean, they tied the game with a punt return touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, that is true. That's a good take. I mean, I think they're in a not terrible spot. They don't have a crazy
they're in a terrible spot. They haven't been beating teams that they should be, though, or like beating them to the degree they should be beating teams.
I got the rest of their schedule. Vanderbilt, Georgia, in Athens.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Arkansas, and then Texas A&M at the end of the year. You don't see them. They would have to sweep that to make the playoffs.
Yeah, they're not going to.
Yeah, so you think it's out.
All right. 100%.
Yep, some rumors dropped about Sarkisian in the NFL. He did shut him down after the game, but I think Sark will stay. I mean, he's got one more year with Arch. Arch already amounts. He'll come back. So everything says over for Texas. For some reason, I wouldn't be shocked if they did it. They were number 1 coming the year for a reason, I think.
Yeah, and now they're, what are they now? What are they ranked now?
22. Yeah. 22 going, they might have moved up. I don't have the fresh one right in front of me, but
I think they're 20 now.
Yeah, so they did move up a little bit, come back win. But moving on, well, we're going to hit this real quick because it was a blowout. Indiana, UCLA, Indiana 56, UCLA 6. Pure domination by Indiana. Mendoza will be in New York as a Heisman finalist, their quarterback. I think we're on a crash course to see Ohio State and Indiana in the Big Ten championship.
Yeah, Signetti and the Hoosiers kind of just, they gave UCLA long, deep, grunting strokes. It was an absolute blowout. That was one of my better takes last week. Indiana is
I
legit.
agree.
They absolutely fucked them. It's just, it's only up from here for Indiana. They look good.
They do look good. I mean, they didn't even their defense was legit. I mean, everybody showed up for them. I mean, Mendoza, 3 touchdowns. His little brother got in the game. I think he ran for a touchdown. Yep, Alberto is his name. So, yeah, they were just running everybody out there. 56-6, Indiana gets to win. Real quick, we'll touch on Memphis versus USF. Memphis takes a huge win. That's a big win. They're going to be the favorite now to get into the playoff as a group of 5. That's huge for them. It was a crazy game. What a fun game. A lot of points. Memphis primed to win the American. They would have to do. So we'll see if they do that. I don't see Memphis making any noise in the playoffs, but they might be the one that represents them.
Yeah, I mean,
they're not as big as Boise State last year. I feel like with Ashton Gentry's storyline and stuff. And their season's not over. The American Conference is really good. So I think that's about it for college football. It was a good weekend. You figured out a lot of dominoes fell into place. Brian Kelly getting fired, I would say the biggest note. It was a good week of college football, but we're going to move on to NFL Week 8 here. It was a good Sunday. I think we figured out where a lot of teams stood. I think we figured out a lot of teams that were good, a lot of teams that might not be on the good side. A lot of dominoes fell into place. But we're going to go to Thursday night first. Vikings, Chargers. Chargers 37, Vikings 10. It was domination. Carson Wentz looks banged up. I don't even think he'll be eligible to start. Do you think it's time for J.J. McCarthy to get in the game?
I mean, yeah, it's time for him to get in the game. I don't think he's going to do anything.
You don't believe in...
No. He had one good quarter, one game.
Yeah, he did have a good quarter.
I mean, the biggest note I think is Chargers get Joe Alt back. He's clearly that fucking good.
Yeah.
He matters a lot. JJ will come in. He'll be mid as he is. I don't know. I think it's crazy they put all their chips on this guy when Sam Darnold had such a phenomenal season last year.
Yeah, and he looks good this year.
They should have just paid Sam Darnold, or they should have never let Daniel Jones walk out of that locker room, even though I don't think Daniel Jones is that good. I think he's better than JJ. Mm-hmm. Chargers killed him. Joe Alt looks great. Chargers
with Joe Alt look a lot better.
Yeah,
they're definitely
when they do
that much of a better team, I think. And Chargers, they're going to be around the playoffs. I'm not crazy. Are you in love with the Chargers? Or you not know with the Chargers? Or
No, I don't love them. I don't like Greg Roman.
But you can see them win games. They're going to win games.
They're going to win games, sure.
Herbert's good.
Herbert's good. He's got the Madison beer buff right now. So,
Yeah.
But I still don't. I don't see them making that much noise in the playoffs to begin with.
Not to jump ahead, but do you think they're better than the Broncos? Close.
It's close. You don't know. They're kind of the same in my head.
You don't know who.
I think because the Broncos have such a better defense. Even though the Chargers defense isn't bad, I think that
look good this week.
Yeah, the Broncos defense is kind of puts them ahead for me.
They had a huge game. We'll get to that later, but I was just curious. But we'll move on. Now we'll jump all the way to Sunday. We'll start in Philadelphia. I'll get myself out of the way. I said that the Eagles were going to win. I told to take an alt spread. The 13.5 would have hit if you took it. Big story out of this game. I don't even think it has to do with what happened between the teams. It was the tush-push play and what is the whole deal with that. We got to figure that out. I think we're going to talk about that later. But, another big Cam Scatterbo, the heart and soul of the New York Giants. Terrible injury. I saw that he's already getting surgery, I think, like tonight. So I don't know what that means for his career. I hope he's back for the beginning of next season.
They kind of comped it to the Chris Godwin injury last year.
Yeah.
His foot looked like a fucking L.
Yeah.
If any of you guys saw it, don't look it up. It's disgusting.
Don't look it up.
He absolutely snapped his foot in half, basically.
Yeah.
So it was very ugly. The tush-push play was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. The guy's moving forward. I think it was Thibodeau, right? Thibodeau ripped it out of his hand.
I think so. It doesn't matter who it was, but
they ripped it out of his hands, and then they said they blew it dead. Whatever.
Yeah,
there was also another controversial call. Darius Slayton called a bomb of a touchdown. They called OPI.
Yeah,
they're fighting all the way down the field.
Yeah. We were watching together in real time. I thought it was a good call, and then they slowed it down.
They were both hand fighting.
Yeah,
it was ridiculous.
That was bad. Wouldn't have made a difference in the game, but I get what you're saying.
Jalen Hurts is ass.
Yeah,
he's not good.
No,
he's not good.
On my fantasy
he's not good. Yeah, I mean they beat the Giants by 18. This is a Super Bowl team that just killed the Chiefs last year. They don't have a fucking shot this year.
You don't think so?
Not a shot. They are not good. They're going to get blown out in the fucking playoffs. They're not good.
Where do you rank them in the NFC then? If you don't
have to think about every single team, but
like the top of the top. Like we're talking the Lions. Even like people say the Rams.
They're not as good as the Rams. They're not as good as the Lions. I think the Seahawks are better than them.
You believe in the Seahawks, so that's
they look good. I think the Buccaneers are better.
Wow, you think the Bucs are all the way?
Yeah, I mean, 2 years ago the Bucs dog pounded them in the playoffs too.
Listen, I like the Philadelphia hate. I'm not going to.
They had a good team last year with that old line and Saquon. Saquon had a good game today. Left with a hamstring injury.
Yeah, he was fine. He was staying at the end.
Yeah, I mean you're up a lot.
It doesn't look as good when Tank Bigsby had 9 carries for 104 right after him.
We've seen Will Shipley run the ball for 20 yards.
11 yards per carry. Tank Bigsby had on us. That's what the Giants are looking like. Giants side, season's over. I mean, everybody finally has to admit the season's over. I don't know where we go. Like I'm lost. I understand that a quarterback looked fine. I think Dart played an okay game. A lot of flash, a lot of some questionable stuff.
You have the piece that matters in that start. So,
but like
maybe cut Deonte Banks.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know why he's in the game. But.
So yeah, I mean, off season you do a lot of work. Maybe you come out next year you can compete.
Yeah, I mean, defense just didn't even look great. Just let him run all over us. It wasn't Jalen Hurts didn't have it. He had 4 touchdowns, but 179 yards. Only had 15 completions. But so we're not huge Eagles believers. We don't think the Giants are very good. I don't think the Giants are very good. When it comes to the coaching staff, is what I flipped out about last week. I don't even know what I expected this. I said leave Dayball in Philadelphia, but what would we do? I don't know. If Dart likes him, I guess. Just the season's dead now. I don't know if I even want like a great pick or do I want Dart to win games. That's what I'm in between. Like, do I just do losses? Am I numb to losses or do I want to win so Dart learns how to win? Like,
you guys should get a mid-round pick and still have a great pick.
Yeah, we don't need a quarterback.
You don't need a quarterback fucking pick. So I think you guys are fine.
Yeah. So we're just gonna keep playing, see what we got. We're gonna see a lot more Tracy and Singletary. Not as fun without Scatterbo. Hope he recovers. But yeah, the Giants are not the team in New York today. It's the New York Jets. Get a win. Good. You said the Jets were going to win. You said this was a spot they were going to win. You were seeing that well. Jets 39, Bengals 38. What do you think about the Jets?
I thought Tyrod was playing when I said that.
Yeah.
But still, good look on me. All right. They needed it. Rip Nick Mangold.
Yeah, rest in peace, Nick
Mangold.
Mangold.
Rest in peace to Nick Mangold.
So
Cornerstone of the franchise.
So I think they went and got that win for him.
It was a
high
good
scoring
win,
game. Bengals are just not good either. I don't think they beat the Steelers, and I think the Steelers aren't very good either. So, a high scoring game. Surprisingly, kind of. I don't know. I guess both defenses aren't very good.
Yeah.
Brees Hall looked good. Aaron Glenn kind of had a good coaching day, I guess. He went for that 2-point conversion when it mattered.
Yeah, he went for 2. He was making some calls. This is Stick's favorite team, so we were watching it, and we were questioning it, but it worked. So I didn't like the one where you're up. So if you don't get it, you're down 9. So then you're not playing for anything. If you get it, you're down by 7. But they went for it, got it, down by 7. They went for it again to win the game, and it worked. But I never like going for it if you're going to be down 2 possessions. I feel like it gives you nothing to play for after that. But it worked out. Good win for the Jets. I mean, yeah, Brees Hall had a good game.
Finally scored. First touchdown of the season.
Yeah.
There we go,
Well, he scored
Brees.
twice, and he threw a touchdown.
He did throw a tutty.
That play was just incredible, bro. I mean, I thought he was just throwing the ball away. And I was like, oh, good decision, Brees. Throwing the ball away, and then all of a sudden Mason Taylor's up there high pointing it. And even still, I thought the Bengals were probably going to put together a little drive and get a field goal. But
for a second, we thought Jake Browning was going in there because Flacco ran to the locker room right before the drive, but he came back out. But could not get it done, Flacco. I mean, Bengals, their division isn't out of reach. I mean, they're not terribly in it. The Steelers are winning right now, but they're still there. If you got any belief in Flacco, or are they just no belief?
No.
Very, very blunt and dry on the
Bengals.
You don't have any belief with all those weapons.
Their offense looks better. Their defense is still
Their
terrible.
defense is what's going to hold them back.
So I don't see it, especially in the division. The Ravens are going to get back, and then the Steelers are probably going to keep having ugly ass wins. So
yeah. They did have a lead in this game. We can't let that go away. They were up pretty big at some point, and they just dwindled away. 23 points for the Jets in the fourth quarter.
Wow.
I thought it was a great win for Justin Fields. Your owner gets on.
Did you see what he said? He was in his closet crying.
Yeah, I did see that. Guy cares. I don't know. Yeah, this is his life. I don't know.
If there was ever a time to be
you thought his career was over, and then
this was that point.
Career over, and you get another shot and you win. That's huge.
Owners tend to bite their tongue too, and Woody was not holding back at all. So it's definitely
Well, Woody also goes off Madden ratings, so
Woody Johnson pretty much got muted. Won your franchise a game, so yeah. I think it's a great win from the Jets. Good for the sad news that they got today of Nick Mangold. Because I think it was great for them to get that win for him, and good win for the Jets. Now, what do you want to do now as the Jets? You just good win. The rest of the season still no belief.
Yeah, there's nothing obviously you get from this. It's good to win. You have to win games to sort of shift culture in the right direction. Obviously, there's nothing there's no. It doesn't seem with Aaron Glenn there's a culture to be built, and so maybe he somehow turns that around.
Yeah.
Who knows? But I don't root for them to lose games because you got to win games.
Yeah.
You got to know how to win.
Always want to win once it starts. You say you want to lose, but then the game starts.
Once you lose, you're like, oh, it's not that bad because we're getting closer to a better draft pick. So.
Yeah. Well, all right. We'll move on. Good win for the Jets. We're gonna go to the Bears and the Ravens. Huge win for the Ravens, I think. 30-16. Where was Huntley? He was born to be Lamar's backup, is what I wrote down. He looked way better than Cooper Rush. They could have won, I think, more games with him.
Yeah. I don't know. He looked. The Bears defense made him look very good today.
He looked great.
I think the Bears are just not good.
Yeah. I agree. 53 rush yards Huntley had, so it was good. Maybe it just helps they have the quarterback that can run.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Sorry, but there was key moments throughout too, where he was just.
Yeah, I thought he had great plays every time. Not a crazy offensive stat line for anyone. Derrick Henry with 2 touchdowns, but. Yeah, the Ravens, if Lamar's got to be coming back this week now, right? No way he's out.
He was supposed to play this week.
Yeah.
Didn't end up.
They play Thursday night, I think.
Yeah, Thursday night's the Dolphins.
Yeah, they play Thursday night, so hopefully he's ready to roll. They can really... Dolphins, good win today, but that should be a win. I think they really can start rolling and get back in this division. They're got to root for the Packers to come back and when we're recording this. But, yeah, I think the Ravens, with Lamar back, do you think you really could see them getting in the playoffs?
They have a chance. It's tough with. Them winning today is so massive for them.
Yeah.
But but they need the Steelers to kind of shut the.
But even if they could get the 10
they need to win. They need to win a lot of games though.
Yeah, but they don't play a lot of hard games. I don't think. Dolphins next week, Vikings who are in disarray right now, and then you play the Browns, then you play the Jets, and then the Bengals, no Burrow Bengals, and then you get your Steelers where you have to win. And then they run into your Pats down the road. That's a tough game.
Fucking hell.
But I think they're primed to get back in that division. I'm not a huge believer in the Steelers, but key takeaway was big win for the Ravens to keep the season alive. They need to win that without Lamar.
Yeah.
Shout out Derrick Henry.
Yes, we had
finally did something again.
Yeah.
On the flip side, the Bears need to figure out red zone offense. They need to learn how to score touchdowns and kick field gols.
Yeah, I mean, we'll touch on the Bears. We didn't talk about them. That's a good point.
They scored 1 touchdown today. I
wrote down the Bears are just not good. It doesn't seem they let Caleb be Caleb Williams. When we're watching him at USC, out of the pocket, making plays, and every time you get him out there, like, oh, he could do something. But I just don't think they let him get out there.
Yeah, but he gets out of the pocket, and then he just has a terrible throw.
Yeah, he throws rockets, though. He throws rockets.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. So, I mean, the Bears are not ready to be a contender at all yet.
Yeah.
Maybe in the future, sure. You can maybe see it if Caleb can get it together. Tell you what, I'm super blessed that Chad Ryland missed the field goal against the Giants that one year. Because that's what caused us to have the third pick instead of the first pick. And I would much rather Drake May than Caleb Williams now. I don't know if you agree. Would you rather Caleb or Drake?
Drake. And we'll get to Drake. He played great today, I thought.
So hot.
But, we'll move on. I mean, huge upset we're going to move on to. Dolphins 34, Falcons 10. Kirk Cousins got the start. May need to hang him up, it seems like.
He's garbage.
Was it more of that the Falcons were that bad without Kirk Cousins and Drake London was out?
Penix and London, yeah.
Yeah. Penix and London, sorry. But Penix and London were out. Mm-hmm. You think it was a constitution of that, or did the Dolphins play good, did you think?
I mean, the Dolphins did something on offense, I guess, for the first time. I think them missing their starting quarterback and number one receiver impacted the game.
Yeah. That much, though, that's what I'm saying. Like, of course it impacted the game, but, like, you still think they were going to lose 34-10?
No, I don't think they were going to lose 34-10.
The spread didn't agree. I mean, they left it at 7. They didn't value it at all.
Yeah,
so,
I mean...
They didn't value Penix being out or Drake London. But, shout out Anthony Weaver, defensive coordinator for the Dolphins. Absolutely shut down Bijan Robinson. Didn't do a thing.
They only ran him the ball 9 times.
Yeah, but it's still, we've seen Bijan run for 80 yards. Everybody I said 2 touchdowns and he was going to run for 200.
Yeah, I mean, they have been the worst run defense in the entire league.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They showed up.
So, I mean, it's a little bit bad code, play call. They only ran the ball 9 times. Give it to your best player, especially when you're missing your starting quarterback and number one receiver. Maybe rely on him a little bit more. I mean, not take anything away from the Dolphins. It was a good win for them, I guess. Not that I think Tua had a crazy stat line today. He had 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I still don't think he's good. I don't think the Dolphins are good.
Yeah.
I think that this was more of a injury week more than anything.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Tough game on Thursday if Lamar's back with the Ravens. Could come right down to earth. But, so McDaniels still think he's out. I do too.
100%, yeah.
I think the era's coming to an end. But good win for them. I mean, they're fighting for his job, I think. You got the guys playing. Maybe they like you. I don't know. Maybe he could save his job. But we'll move on. Another stinker of a game, but I think it meant a lot for the Bills. 40, the Panthers 9. Bills needed this win, I thought. I mean, even I said, I don't know how much I believe in them. That's 2 losses. But, James Cook, unreal day. 216 yards, 2 touchdowns. Imagine playing him in fantasy football. That must have stunk.
Yeah.
That must have stunk.
Yeah. Bills defense showed up. Red Rifle's not good.
Yeah.
Bryce Young, please come back for the Panthers' sake, at least, because all these old quarterbacks are kind of getting exposed.
Before we move on, I did actually not bet on the Panthers. I did change my mind after Wednesday, and I can't do that. So I did say I didn't think they would get blown out. I thought that they would be able to run the ball a little bit, and they were never in a spot really to run the ball, but yeah. Are you nervous about the Bills again, though? Is that a huge win? Are you a little nervous?
I mean, no.
No.
We did the same thing to the Panthers. We scored more points on the Panthers.
Okay, we'll get to the Patriots. I'm excited to talk about the Patriots with you.
Yeah, I mean, the Bills, they're good. Josh Allen's Josh Allen's a little bro now. I'm telling you.
Whoa,
He's a little bro.
I will not take the Josh Allen.
He's a little fucking
hate.
bro.
Whoa.
Passing him the torch from
Josh, if you see this, it's still your division.
No, it's not. You're a fucking bot.
Oh. He's welcome on the pod, though, right?
Yeah.
If he wanted to come on the pod. We can't be burning bridges yet.
I'm not burning. I'm just telling him I'm seeing it. I don't know. They won without him today. James Cook did everything.
Yes, James Cook went off.
Their defense did everything also.
James Cook went off. Yeah.
I don't know how many times I saw the replay of that 64 yard.
It's the worst when you're watching it with the person who's got him that you're facing. Andrew's like, oh, yeah, 65-yard touchdown. I was like,
still not safe.
Yeah. I got killed. But, I mean, Panthers, that division. Yeah, 4-4.
4-4. You know,
not a crazy division either. They get to play them.
No.
They get to play the division more. So the Panthers 4-4. Play the Packers next week. That's not great. And then you do get the Saints, the Falcons. If you can win your division games, you never know, I guess. But I don't see them making it. But Bryce Young needs to come back. I'm sorry. You were better than Andy Dalton. I thought Andy Dalton would look a lot better than that. Think it's time to hang him up. But we'll move on. Huge win for the Bills. Move on to the game that I talked you into. 26-15, the Texans won. Did you actually place the bet?
No.
Oh, no.
No. I bet on the Texans so many times this year to do it again. Their defense shut them down. We were watching Red Zone. We didn't see the Niners on the TV until like midway through the third quarter. The Texans dominated time of possession.
Yeah.
Mac Jones played a good defense, which, he did play the Rams. But besides the point, it didn't look good for the Niners.
Yeah, injuries are catching up to him.
Injuries are catching up. You get Kittle back, he scores, National Tight End Day, shout out him.
Yeah.
And Tungus.
And
Yeah, both of them scored. He had a play where he pretty much got the pick if it was Tungus or Kittle, and he threw the Tungus. I thought that might have been a culture change in the Niners.
I don't know.
But
good win for the Texans. Their offense kind of looked decent today. Again, Niners are missing Fred Warner.
Yeah.
They're just.
But in Texans' defense, they were missing all their weapons. I mean, they were running out Jaden Higgins, Jalen. Well, not that they could be good. They're young players. But they're missing Nico and Christian Kirk. So and Tate Dell. I mean, he hasn't played, but he hasn't been around all year.
He hasn't played at all.
They had so many wide receivers.
Yeah, I mean, they.
But Texans, you're still out on. You're not back.
No, I mean, especially when the Colts are 6 or 7-1 now.
Yeah, they're 3-5 though. I don't.
3-4. The 3-4 was better.
3-4. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, the AFC, there is better teams than a lot of people.
I mean, Stroud played really good today.
He did.
I mean, he played really good. 318 yards, 2 touchdowns.
30 for 39.
Yeah, I mean, he did throw a pick, but I'm pretty sure that was at the end of the game. Yeah, that was at the end of the second half because the Colts guy, no, not Colts. Sorry, 49ers player. He picked it and he ran the timeout so they couldn't even kick a field goal. So that was pretty funny. But we'll move on. It's time. We're going to talk about your Patriots. 32-13. Drake May is the guy. There's no doubt in it. I'll let you take it away.
Yeah, Daddy Drake does it again.
Daddy Drake, yeah.
I'm a little jealous of the Cleveland Browns because they got absolutely fucked by Drake May.
Wow.
So I'm a little jealous there.
That was aggressive.
It's it's played one of the best defenses in the NFL. Still dropped 32 points. The first half was slow. Yeah, Myles Garrett's celebrating because he got 5 sacks. He's a fucking bot. He's slamming helmets on the sideline because they took him out of the game. While you're down 29 points, congrats, bro. You didn't set an NFL record, and that's what he's mad about, not winning the game. He doesn't care about winning.
You wouldn't have put him in there?
Who cares? I mean, actually, who cares? You're losing by 29
He didn't
points.
want to be here anyways, though.
Well, he fucking signed the deal. I want to go to Super Bowl contender. He didn't do that. He went to the Browns.
Yeah, they're not contender for the Super Bowl.
He cares about himself and only himself. Browns got fucked on. Congrats. You guys suck. Patriots are back. Patriots are fucking good. Drake May is that guy. He's so hot. Yep. And Michael May, keep making him those apple, cinnamon, little baked goods you like making them because he's doing great. I appreciate you feeding my man. All right? Keep it up. They're doing great. I love the Patriots right now.
You got me doing this for a while. I want to talk about
Oh, Shadussi?
It's time, right? It's time.
Yeah,
it's got to be Shedeur Sanders. You got to see what you got. You don't think so? You
can put him in. He's not good.
Wow, I never know. You never know.
I guess you never know. I mean, I think there's a reason why Dylan's been getting the starts. I don't think it's any secret they were forced to draft the guy.
Are you putting Shedeur Sanders in stick?
Yeah.
I think so.
Dylan Gabriel, I just never, like, when he was in college, he was one of those guys I thought would just fizzle out after college, wouldn't really be playing football much anymore.
Won a lot of games, so I got drafted, I think. But he was on good teams.
But just doesn't seem like like a starting NFL quarterback.
Yeah.
So I know that, like, coaches don't consider, like, storylines and what kind of storyline they would build by the door in, but it would be really nice just for entertainment purposes.
I'd watch the Browns. I'd watch the Browns.
Yeah, I'd watch them come in and play like shit.
So Eric does not think the Browns are good. Patriots, though, that's what you do, though, right? If you're a good team, you beat bad teams like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what I wrote down. That was a great win.
Scoring points every week. Drake May continues to impress. His deep ball accuracy is insane. I love him. Sidebar,
though, do you want the Patriots running backs coach fired? Because Trayvon Henderson fumbled for the first time, like,
and they're gonna fucking take him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they could have, like, Ramondre. I don't know why. Trayvon he ran for like 60 yards today on like
75. Yeah.
75 on like
10 for 75. 10 for 75.
So yeah, he looked better.
Ramondre still out-carried him though. 14.
I think they just like Ramondre's like ground and pound type thing, but who cares about running the ball? Just fucking put it in Drake's hands.
Yeah, I mean 282, 3 tutties. I mean, he was letting it rip for sure. Matt Collins 7 catches. You think it was a one-hit wonder or?
Well, it's just a carousel. We have Josh McDaniels. If you watch the Patriots in the 2010s, you understand that 1, they're going to use committee in the running game, and 2, you never know who's going to have the big day in the receiving game. So it's going to continue to be that.
Showing up. Matt Collins, did you see it? He was
a
chest
no shoes on.
No shoes on, and he was like a blow-up chest piece. And he walks by the cameras and said, "Hello."
Yeah, I saw a TikTok the other day. He was changing his oil.
Yeah, he does, dude. But shout out Matt Collins. He played good. I didn't think he's a bad receiver.
Yeah, I just love where we're at. Browns got dicked on. So yeah.
Yeah. Whoa, fight breaking out in the Packers-Steelers game. But yeah, we'll move on. We'll go to the 4 o'clock games now. Key takeaway from the 1 o'clock games. I mean, a lot of teams won that should have won. I thought. Mm-hmm. Like you figured it out. Like. I think the Patriots are legit. Bills are still there. I mean, that was a good win. Bengals aren't they lost to the Jets, but good win for the Jets. Giants suck. I mean, that's final. But we'll move on. We'll go to another team that stinks, the New Orleans Saints. 23-3, the Bucs beat them. The Saints look terrible. There could be a QB controversy there. Tyler Shaw, they actually say Tyler Shook, I think is how you pronounce it.
Yeah, it's Shook.
Yeah, he's from Louisville. He played a lot of schools, but Louisville, he played like college football for like 7 years, so he's like 26. But he looked all right, but he was in a pass script game. Yeah, Bucs offense didn't really do a ton though. It was their defense that really got it done.
Yeah, their defense had that big ass dude fucking just went up. No, just I can't remember.
Oh, the guy the first play where he swatted the pick.
As shit.
Yeah, I didn't know what that was either, but that was a good play.
And then a little bit of a controversial call on that fumble from Rashid Shaheed where Antoine Winfield returned it. They said they blew a whistle. Nobody heard the whistle.
They said they blew the whistle, but you couldn't hear the whistle at all.
Yeah, I don't think that there is going to be as much QB controversy as you might think.
You think it's Rattler?
I think it's still Rattler. Rattler's
I think so too. I know he turned the ball over, but he had some good throws. I mean,
yeah.
I think Rattler's better than Shook, but you did draft him in the 2nd round, so I could see why people wanted him in. Somebody was in the stands with his jersey on. I don't know why you would buy that, but whatever.
That is a crazy purchase.
Hey, he had it on. Jonathan Vilma and Kenny Albert were calling the game. Jonathan Vilma goes, "Oh, is that a Tyler Shook jersey?" And I was like, "Oh, brother."
Kudos to the cameraman.
Yeah, he caught it. Yeah, and kudos to the cameraman. Cameraman helping out another cameraman.
Yeah. Buccaneers had trouble on the goal line. They
ran what 7 plays in a row, and
they finally got one. They finally got one. Sean Tucker snuck one in.
Yeah, they were like, you try it. Rashad White, Sean Tucker, you try it.
Yeah.
But they didn't try once to play action or anything. They said we're gonna run the ball. But yeah, they're going into a bye week that I think they need. They are a little banged up, but Bucs are, what are they now? 6-2.
Yep,
yeah, 6-2. I mean, the division is. I mean, unless they blow up, that division is theirs.
I mean, things can't get worse.
They can start thinking about like where they want to be seated. I mean, they do play the Patriots out of a bye, Buccaneers at home. That would be a good game, but I would actually take the Pats in that. They do go Pats, Bills, Rams. That's a little bit of a gauntlet.
They can go soft.
Yeah, and then they get soft. So I think they'll probably be 11-12 win team, honestly. Yeah, they're going to be in the playoffs. They're going to be there with Baker. Hopefully, they can get more healthy. I think they're primed to go for a run, and the Saints are just the Saints.
1-7,
1-7.
Nobody expected them to be good. I don't think they expected to be good.
But they're not like the Jets. They don't. I don't think they want to like fire their coach or anything. No. Like it's just Kellen Moore. Like they do have been in games. Yeah. But they're going to be battling for my team's there too. So I can't say anything. But we'll move on. We're going to go right to Denver. I mean, Cowboys 24, Broncos 44. I really thought the Cowboys were going to put up a fight. It shows that their defense is really, really bad. And, the Broncos defense is more elite than the Cowboys offense is what I took away from it.
Yeah, and they lost Pat Surtain early.
Yeah.
He never returned. Their offense just cooked the Cowboys defense. If you're playing the Cowboys, you can expect fucking 30-plus points every single week.
Yeah.
I mean, we knew the Cowboys weren't, good, really, but they were fun to watch, kind of, because they put up a lot of points.
I don't know. I thought they were a lot better than this, honestly.
I mean, I didn't think they were, Dak had a bad day.
Yeah.
But they still put up points. Javonte Williams, 2 touchdowns. I mean, Bo Nix got it done today. Threw the ball to Troy Franklin a lot, so.
4 touchdowns he had. J.K. Dobbins had 111 yards, 0 touchdowns. On 15 carries.
R.J. Harvey had 2.
R.J. Harvey had 46 yards and 2 touchdowns, But, I mean, Denver is right in the thick of it. I mean, I have that bet on the Chiefs to win the division. I need the Broncos to start losing. I know the Chiefs play them twice, but Broncos keep winning. You can't catch them. So, Broncos have a chance they could even take that 1 seed if they wanted, if they can keep playing like this. If the offense can show up, that defense will travel anywhere. So, they're not you don't want to play them, I think. I think they're a lot better than what I thought. I really thought they were frauds, but I think this showed me a lot.
Yeah, it all depends on Bo Nix, how he plays throughout the season. He started off kind of slow, but he kind of got it together the last few weeks. He had that ugly game in London against the Jets, but who fucking won it? Everybody plays shitty in London. I wish they would get rid of the fucking overseas games.
That's true. I don't like them either.
They're going to Berlin in 2 weeks, and nobody cares.
But if you're watching from Berlin, shout out you.
Sure. I don't know. I'm sick of it. It's...
Never mind.
It's just ugly games. So, but Broncos win. Probably a game they should have won, I guess.
Yeah.
Cowboys could be sneaky tough, but
it was a close spread, 3.5. They blew them out. But the garbage time touchdown from Joe Milton. Joe Milton might have to play football somewhere. He looks pretty good.
He should play fucking baseball. The guy throws 100 miles an hour. No, he had this little thing where he was going to Barstool and he threw a ball to his UPS driver.
Yeah.
I want to catch a ball from you because he throws it 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, I saw a video. He threw an orange at Tennessee 100 yards. They're see how far you can throw this orange, and he threw it 100 yards. Guy's got a rifle, but we'll move on. The last game of the 4 o'clock slate: Colts 38, Titans 14. Colts are doing what great teams do. They just beat the piss out of everybody. They just, doesn't matter who's there, they just beat the shit out of them. I mean, they're just blowing people out. JT is going to be talked about winning MVP. I mean, he
should be over Daniel Jones.
Yeah, I think he would win it over Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones would probably take the comeback player of the year, I think. Wasn't really hurt last year,
he can go win that fucking bullshit award. Jonathan Taylor had 12 carries for 153 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a receiving touchdown. And it was a little fucking jet toss pass.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even a fucking reception, really, but they consider a reception. Daniel Jones is looking like a system quarterback.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing against one of the better behind one of the better O-lines in the NFL. Yeah, Michael Pittman had a one-handed touchdown catch.
What a catch. What a catch.
His team is making him look good. They were missing some secondary pieces. Their defense still played phenomenal, but they're also playing the Titans. Cam Ward might have flashed a couple times. He had some good passes.
Yeah, I think
Shamir Dike is a name to watch, I guess.
7 catches, 93 yards. I mean,
he seems to like him. But other than that, there's not much to take away than the Colts.
Gunnar Helm caught a touchdown, tight end from Texas last year, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
National Tight Ends Day, everybody was catching them.
Great day for the tight ends.
Yeah.
So, Colts dick them down.
Yeah, but Colts, I mean, you can't just move on from the Colts. They're 7-1.
Yeah.
They're 7-1. Daniel Jones, 272 yards for 3 touchdowns.
Like I just said, one of those touchdowns, 2 of those touchdowns was a one-handed catch, and one of them was Jonathan Taylor taking a jet toss to the end zone. So really, he had 1 touchdown.
He had an 80-yard run.
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor, 12 carries, on 153 yards. Not even the best performer of the running back today, but he's been doing it week in and week out. I mean, I just really should have picked him in fantasy if that's all I'm thinking about. I passed up on him. But, yeah, I mean, Colts really do give them the work. The Titans got stuff to figure out. I mean, they are just a mess. Then they're just a messy team. I don't know what you do. You need a coach. I mean, and go from there, right? I mean,
yeah, you need a coach. You need players. You need to play football. You know,
I can't even tell if Cam Ward's good or not.
No, you can't tell.
Like, I don't even know. Tucker Kraft caught another touchdown.
Another one?
He has 7 catches for 143 yards.
Wow, Tucker Kraft might be having a legacy game.
Matthew Golden has 3 yards.
I can't catch a fucking break.
Now on National Tight Ends Day.
I literally can't catch a fucking break.
But yeah, we're going to move on to that game. It is the fourth quarter still, but we'll talk about it. The Packers are up 29-19 now after that touchdown. Yeah, I mean, A-Rod, it doesn't seem like he's getting the revenge game he wanted so far, but it still could win. But yeah, we can't talk about it a ton because it's still going on when we're recording. But if the Packers were to win this game, you're 5-1-1. I mean, you're thinking highly of them. They're going to be in the playoffs, I think.
They're going to be in the playoffs. I don't think they'll go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I don't think they're. I mean, Jordan Love's got 317 yards right now.
Yeah, but the Steelers' defense has been super underwhelming.
Why are they bad? I don't understand. They signed all those pieces.
Yeah,
to play secondary.
They run a lot of man because they have Joey Porter, Darius Slay, Jalen Ramsey. I mean, man beaters are a thing.
Yeah.
You throw to the tight end a lot. That's what you do. Apparently.
Yeah, Tucker Kraft is looking like...
You take on the matchup of the linebacker on your tight end, which is great. Yeah.
So what we had, before this game, there was 10 touchdowns by tight ends all day on National Tight Ends Day. Yeah. So he made it 12.
Yeah. And then Rondé Gadsden, shout out Syracuse.
Yeah, he caught one. 2.
Yeah, 2. Right?
2. I don't know to be exact.
I think he had 1.
I think he had 1. He probably had a good game, yeah. But yeah, National Tight Ends getting it done like they seem to always do on National Tight Ends Day. Eric's now in a barn burner fantasy where he did not expect to be. Tucker Kraft is giving you the work right now. But yeah, I mean, that's it for the NFL. Is there any key things that you took away from the NFL? You think it was a big domino week to figure out who's who and who's good? You're feeling good about the Patriots?
I'm feeling real good about the Pats, of course. Yeah. Again, Drake May is sexy. We kind of saw the good teams dominate. It was a lot of blowouts. It was by Mageddon, so a lot of teams weren't playing.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of teams were not playing.
Yeah, a lot of blowout wins.
Yeah,
a lot of them. So
we'll leave it there for football. Tomorrow night we still got the Commanders and Chiefs. We're not going to cover. Like we said, we think the Chiefs are both going to roll them.
Rasheed Rice.
He needs Rasheed Rice to do good.
Rasheed Rice.
Needs at least 13 points right now.
Yeah. So when you guys are watching this, you'll figure. There's 10 minutes left.
Fuck.
Yeah. 200 plus receiving yards get there.
Romeo Dobbs gets in.
But yeah, we'll move on to the World Series where. You know, we both sat here and we made it quick. We were like, we think the Dodgers still get quick work of them. The Blue Jays showed up the first game. I mean, took it to them. It was 11-4.
Yeah.
It's still the Dodgers to lose.
Mm-hmm. I bet the Dodgers first game -1.5 didn't hit. Next day, I bet Dodgers -1.5 that hit.
Yeah.
I will continue to bet the Dodgers -1.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Dodgers are just.
Yeah, I mean, we can't let it go, though, without talking about Yamamoto. I mean, complete game, 1 run, and in the World Series, that's legendary stuff. I mean, he looks legit. He actually looked a little shaky at first, I felt like, but then he settled in and absolutely got it done. Blue Jays are now, I think, backs against the wall, traveling to LA for 3 games. You think that they got any chance to squeak another one out, make it 6 or 7?
Yeah, I mean, they could easily win another game, I think.
Do you think Wednesday we record, it's 2-1? You think they win a game before? Do you think 3-1? 3-1, I mean?
No, I think the Dodgers are going to win the series. So, I mean, they could, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't... It would be shocking if the Blue Jays ended up winning another 2. If they have 3 wins in the series.
Yeah, I mean, if they can hit like that, I guess. I mean, you never know. But, yeah, I think the key player to take away from was Yamamoto. I mean, 9 innings... 4 hits, 1 run, 8 Ks. He only threw 105 pitches. I mean, he's going crazy in these playoffs. He got a 1.57 ERA. Yeah, another good sign. They got a lot of people from overseas that are just killing it over there. Yeah, I'm in the same boat, though. Dodgers, I think it's still theirs to lose. Not going to get the sweep, but I see this being done in 5 or 6. I don't see it going 7.
Yeah, I mean, the Dodgers are like extremely dominant, and I think they probably will win the series. But something about this series reminds me of the Astros-Nationals World Series, where the Astros were kind of building their dynasty, and I remember feeling like this team can't be beat, and I hated it being an Angels fan in the division.
Yeah.
And something reminds me of it in a little sense, where the Blue Jays could possibly like stifle that a little bit, and then the Astros have still been good, but they fizzled out a little bit. I don't know if that would happen with the Dodgers, but if there was ever a time, maybe it could be the Blue Jays.
Yeah, I mean, if their bats get hot, they definitely got a chance. But, speaking of National, Anthony Rendon, Angels legend. He really was good after they signed him.
Whatever the opposite of a legend is, that's what he is for the Angels.
He got his money and packed it in. But all right, we're going to jump into the first segment that we have on the podcast, everybody. We're going to call this Hot Takes and Headache. What hot take we have for the week and what headache we had from over the weekend. I'll lead it off. My hot take is going to be that Virginia and Georgia Tech will be in Charlotte playing for the ACC championship. Both will be undefeated in the conference. That would mean Miami is out looking in. That would be the controversy of 3 teams. I think you could see 3 ACC teams in the playoff, which that would piss SEC people off. Do you think you could see that SEC team getting dropped out for an 11-1 Miami team if Virginia and... you can't leave them out. I feel like Virginia and Georgia Tech if they're undefeated in the last game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Georgia Tech's been very good.
But they played Georgia last week, so in this, if they lost to them, if they lost again, do you think you'd probably chop them off? Would you?
I mean, you have to consider matchup, right?
Yeah. I mean, what if Bama dropped another game and they're 10-2?
Yeah, there's some drama. Yeah.
10-2 Bama or 11-1 Miami with the win over Notre Dame.
10-2 Bama.
10-2 Bama.
Well, I mean, in that scenario though, Miami's winning the ACC, so they're not.
No, they could go 11-1 and not make. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
Because they lost to Louisville in the conference. And then Virginia and Georgia Tech, if they went out and they don't play each other or play Miami, none of them play.
Yeah. So I mean,
Virginia and Georgia Tech have a pretty easy schedule in the ACC left, and they could easily be playing each other. And that was what happened last year. SMU lost to Clemson, and they didn't want to put SMU in, and probably shouldn't have. They got blown out by Penn State, but you almost have to because they're a Power 4 conference. So that's my hot take, that you might see 3 ACC teams in it. We'll go around with the hot takes, and then we'll go back with the headaches. We'll move on to Eric.
Yeah, my hot take is that the Colts will make the playoffs and have an early exit. I don't think Daniel Jones can make a Super Bowl as much as win one. Yeah, I think he's completely benefiting off his system. I don't believe in the Colts at all to make an actual run in the playoffs. I think they're a cool regular season team. We've seen it before. Vikings were 13-1 last year, got dicked on in the playoffs too. It's just kind of the same thing to me.
I hope that the Patriots and Colts play and that Daniel Jones absolutely sticks it to you.
They'll be crying because we deflated.
How do you not think the Colts are good? Dude, they beat the crap out of everybody. You guys lost to the Raiders. They haven't lost to the Raiders.
Fucking week 1.
They haven't lost to the Raiders. They beat the crap out of everybody.
So
they don't lose.
The Colts don't lose. They have a loss.
They are.
We have one more loss on them.
Dude, they are one of the most dominant. They are the most dominant team in the NFL right now.
Yeah, and
I understand if you say Mahomes, but you're saying no matter who they play.
I don't think that they're that good.
The AFC's not that good.
7-1 this week against the NFC, so maybe we need to respect that.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, they played the Raiders 40-6. They beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, but we're talking about a difference.
And they lost to the Rams because Adonai Mitchell goes like this before the goal line. They should have won. They were just throwing the ball. They should be undefeated almost, you could say. And that was against the Rams.
Yeah, we lost the Raiders.
They played the Broncos and beat them. That was on a weird field goal, but still they won.
We lost the Raiders week 1. New head coach, second-year quarterback, whole new receiving core, young as fuck. I mean,
you're not scared of the Colts.
We hadn't had our DC all year because of health issues.
You would feel pretty confident if you guys go. You guys are traveling to Indianapolis because they're good.
Yes.
They maybe lose 1 or 2 more games. I don't. Tell me when they lose. They go to Pittsburgh. Win.
They win that.
Falcons.
They win that.
They go to Kansas City.
Getting absolutely fucking shit.
I think they're gonna fight. I think they're gonna fight.
They're gonna get pissed on.
That'll be like a huge.
Okay, if they lose. Okay,
they're
lose.
Gonna get pissed on against Kansas City.
Okay, they lose the game. They're not
just gonna lose. They're gonna get fucking pissed on.
They're 9-2. They play the Texans.
Divisional matchup.
10-2. Jaguars 11-2.
Give me T-Ball.
You like the Seahawks.
No, I think the Seahawks are playing close too. Listen, I understand they're playing really well right now. I don't care. I don't think Daniel Jones is a Super Bowl.
They're not going to lose more than 3 games.
It doesn't matter what they do in the regular season. It matters what they do in the playoffs.
Daniel Jones has been in the playoffs.
I said they're going to. Yeah, and he won. And he beat the Vikings 1 week, and now he's God's greatest fucking creation. He won one playoff game. Holy shit!
He won.
Give him the rings. He's fucking pay him over $100 million. How'd that work out? You didn't pay a fucking lineman. He couldn't go get a lineman.
We're not talking about the Giants.
Lineman, they're fucking garbage.
We're not talking about the Giants. We are talking about Daniel Jones
we're talking about Daniel Jones right now on the Colts.
He's been to the playoffs and won the game. The Vikings, he traveled to Minnesota. He's going to be at home.
And he won one game.
He's going to be at home. That's a lot more than a lot of people win.
And the Vikings were not that good.
Drake May hasn't even been there. Daniel Jones would be more comfortable than Drake May.
By one game, and Drake May's in year 2.
He's played 2 games. He's been there, done that. That's what I'm saying.
He's been there, done that once. It's not like he had a good run. He beat one team in a wild card.
I don't think he's going to be the Super Bowl, but I wouldn't be shocked.
So you agree?
No.
So you agree? You don't think they're making the Super Bowl? My hot take is that they make the playoffs and have an early exit.
First round exit.
They're probably going to have a fucking bye.
They're going to be in the AFC Championship. I think it's Chiefs-Colts. Chiefs-Colts.
No.
I don't even see Buffalo traveling to Indianapolis and getting the win.
I see Buffalo dicking on that.
I don't think so. Dude, Jonathan Taylor cannot be stopped, and the Bills have shown that they're not. I know they played the Panthers today, but come on.
I guess we're in fucking 1990.
All right, we'll have to wait now. We will have to wait and see. 12 times they gave him the ball. It's not 1990.
They're playing the Titans.
It doesn't matter. The NFL. You guys play the Titans. You guys gonna run a lick. You guys gonna run the ball at all.
What was the Titans score? What was their game?
38-14. That's the score of today. That's not your score. Let me look at the Patriots score.
I think it was like 31-13.
31-13.
It's the fucking same thing. It's the fucking same thing, except the only difference is that Drake May won the game, not not Ramondre Stevenson.
He only had 220.
Jonathan Taylor won the game today, and he won the game. He threw for how many touchdowns?
2.
Threw 2 touchdowns, yeah. And then he got him down, and Stevenson, I didn't see that actually, but still. It doesn't matter.
He did run the ball all over them. Like Drake May ran. Drake May ran for 62 yards.
Oh yeah, Daddy Drake did it again. What do you know?
I don't know. I disagree. I think the Colts are. What do you think, Stick? Colts AFC Championship?
I mean, if they play Buffalo, I think Buffalo will definitely give them a good run for their money and with Buffalo's playoff experience. I don't know. I lean towards the Bills, but I don't know. It's tough with the Colts, not like collectively as a team having that playoff experience.
Colts will be favored over them at home.
They're good, and I think people
will fucking take the other team.
Question them, and we'll eventually see.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to have to disagree here. We'll have to wait and see.
I can't wait.
All right. I hope the Colts and Patriots play. I might get a Daniel Jones Colts jersey.
Okay.
Can we make a bet right here? If I buy the Colts jersey, if the Patriots win, you got to wear it for the next week of shows.
That's fine. Wait, you're talking about big hypothetical though. We have to play the Colts here.
Yeah, if you guys play the Colts, this is super hypothetical.
Okay.
Or you want to go just championship game? I think the Colts will make the championship games no matter what the bet's in play.
I mean, we're talking Bills, Pats, Chiefs. Yeah, I'll make a bet.
You have to wear a Colts Daniel Jones jersey for a week on the shows.
That's fine.
I mean, you have to wear it with something in real life too.
Yeah, there's got to be a little extra to it.
Okay. I don't care.
That's an expensive bet for me, but that would be awesome.
Just go on the
I have to order it now.
Don't get it.
I should just get one. I love Danny Dime.
2 to 3 months.
Well, all right. Stick's going to be a part of all these segments that we're going to start doing too. So we're going to get Stick's hot take of the week.
All right. So my hot take of the week is that the Vanderbilt Commodores are going to win a college football playoff game this year. They still have Texas and Tennessee on the schedule, but I like them in Texas. In Texas this week, I think they'll get it done there. But if not, still a chance with Tennessee to win one out of those two. And if they win one out of those two, you get into the playoffs. And I think Diego Pavia is a pretty good player, and that defense showed up well this week. So I think they could definitely win a playoff game.
Yeah, I mean, going off of that, I think if they get in, I wouldn't be shocked because they could draw a good draw too. I think they'll be on the road. I mean, if they won out, they would actually be at home. So
even on the road is all like I think they can get a matchup where they're playing like that, like 5 to 8 seed, and I think they could pop. I think they'd be a scary. They'd be somebody who.
It could be like the Big 12 champion. You never know. Yeah. They don't reseed them now, so yeah. I mean, tough game going to Texas. The line has already moved to 3.5, but. We'll talk about that game more. That's going to be a tough game. I think Arch looked really great after they came back and won. But yeah, and they do. It's just that I could see it. Like, you're right. If they drop one more, they're in the playoffs, especially for sure. You think Pavia could get it done if he got in, get a game done? He is good.
Yeah, he's good. I mean, especially with the layout now, there's so many teams that make the playoffs. So
yeah. But 6A and they get in and win a game. It's not just
I
getting
understand.
in.
Yeah, no, I get it. I think they're a tough matchup for anybody that plays them. I mean, I don't think anybody's going to look at Vanderbilt and think like, wow, this is an easy ass win.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. 9 in the country right now. So going to Texas, that's a big game next week. Yeah. Then they play Auburn, which the coach might be fired by then. Who frees? Kentucky, who looks god awful, and then they're in Tennessee. But if you get to that game 3-0, it kind of doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. And you'll be playing a fired up. It could though, because if Tennessee could win out, that would be fired up. It would be a bigger game if that happened. But yeah, moving on, we're gonna move out to our headache of the weekend, and I will start again. And mine is special teams mistakes. We'll start at the Oklahoma game, who I bet on. Let's just think about a punt. They're punting the ball to you. You want to have the ball after they punt it. That's the whole concept. Satanga, I believe his name is, of Oklahoma's return, and he had a great touchdown. He's got a good return, 20 yards. He tries to hurdle someone like an idiot, and he fumbles, and then the game's over. Like it gives no life about that. And then the worst one was 3:30 BYU at Iowa State. I loved Iowa State. They got out to a huge lead, and either they were down by 1 touchdown with like 10 minutes to go. I think it was tied. You punt it, and if you ever played football before, you played football with us. Mm-hmm. We played football together.
A couple games.
Yeah. When were you ever on punt return? Mm-hmm. Yeah. When you heard poison,
Mm-hmm.
what do?
You get away from the ball.
Yeah, you run away from the ball. You don't keep blocking, and then the guy, he hits him on the leg and says, oh no, that's why they lost.
To be fair, listen, this happened to me.
They hit you? Oh.
To be fair, I didn't hear the call.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't hear the call. You don't know when you're in fucking return.
First of all,
I didn't hear it.
How did you hear the call?
I didn't hear it. And I touched the ball, and I turned over the ball, and they scored. And we tied.
The fact you did it.
And we tied.
The fact you did it.
They got the ball on the 10-yard line, and they scored on 4th down. I didn't hear them yelling poison. It's different when you're in game, all right? Give them a fucking break. All right? I speak from experience here. It's not as easy as it looks.
It's not great.
We're talking about bullshit high school football in a college stadium. It's a lot louder. All right? We have 30 people in the stands compared to 10 fucking million. I didn't hear it.
Oh my goodness. How come everybody else on the team heard them, but
because they're receiving they're focused, all right?
Yeah.
Listen, I should have known from seeing where the ball was. I should have known it was poison myself. These guys are a lot more experienced than I am and a lot better than I ever was. So it's not really the best argument. They should get away from the ball. 100%, I agree. But it is a little bit different when you're in the in-game atmosphere. And I understand it's annoying, especially when you have bets on the fucking line and people are making bad mistakes. Yeah. But still, it's not that easy. All right? Give, a little leeway.
Before we move on to your headache of the week, I do owe an apology to Bear Bachmeier, the quarterback of BYU. First of all, you wear number 47, and I think it looks sick because you absolutely stuck it to me this week. 307 and 2 touchdowns, and you ran for 12 for 49 and a touchdown, 3 total touchdowns. And every time you threw it to the brother twice, I'm saying, but each time you threw it to him, the announcers go, "Oh, watch the animal control, get him out here." And I was sick of it, so I'm sorry. We'll move on to you for the headache of the week.
Yeah, my headache of the week is basically the Eagles. We talked about earlier the tush push where it was clearly a fucking fumble and the refs somehow blew it dead or whatever. On top of the bad PI call, we need to stop bailing these fucks out. We need to stop bailing out Jalen Hurts. He's not good. Stop bailing out the Eagles. They're not good. I'm sick of it. And I have an honorable mention. I do with my headache is anybody who thought Drake May wasn't good, Carter Lewis, you're a fucking bot. You're a fucking bot. And, you can cut that part. But yeah, no, you're a bot. So yeah. Basically, the Eagles, I'm sick of you. I'm sick of the refs. And I'm sick of Carter Lewis. And so there you go. Those are my headaches.
So is your headache Carter Lewis or?
He's basically 75% of it. He's a bot. He's an actual clanker. So.
All right.
Hope
you enjoyed that, Carter.
Drake May is not better than Daniel Jones, though. Okay. But all right. What a great segment. Eric had a couple headaches this week. Carl Lewis maybe number one. We're gonna move on to Stick's headache of the week.
All right. My headache of the week is just review across all sports. You know, right now it's NFL is the main proprietor of it, but why can't any single play on the football field just be challenged? Like why? Like I don't care in the Eagles game if you can't challenge like if forward progress was stopped. Like we listened to it on the broadcast, there was no whistle. Like, why can we not just look at it and be like, okay, this is what happened, and rule that as such? And like, I wish like just everything they have the expedited review now. Just have somebody upstairs look at it at any game and be like, all right, this is what happened. We're gonna make it right, and we're gonna move on from there. And there would be so many less headaches. Like even like any call, like really, I mean, like people talk about it would slow down the game, but like I'd rather just see the call like be correct. And so I think in baseball, like you got to keep the people in it, so you got to have umpires and referees and stuff. But like baseball with like pitches, like it'd be so nice if they do like the single pitch challenge.
Yeah, I would like that too. So, my big problem with the NFL was last week when we watched the Lions and the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers didn't get the first down, but they call it first down on the field, and it's not challengeable. But they throw a challenge about something else. And then they go back and review it. Now. They're able to review it. Why? But why couldn't that play be reviewed today? The fumble. Yeah. Like he's reaching out, and everybody's still playing football, and nobody like fourth and
just ban the fucking play.
Yeah, I did. I
defended it for a little bit.
So did I. I was defending it too to go back to that one. It has to be officiated right.
Yeah.
Replay would have to be a part of it. Yeah. If they're gonna leave it in, they false start. Two. It's all up to the refs if the guy's down or not. Like, you're just going to blow it for Jalen Hurts? Jalen Hurts is allowed to keep doing what he wants. The ref, if I drop the ball, the ref's just going to say it was down.
Yeah, if you're going to fucking dick suck and not call the fucking false start that happens every single time.
Yeah, it does happen every play.
And then not give them the fumble when they actually make a play and stop the fucking play. Just get rid of the play. It's a skirmish. Everybody's knowing it's a skirmish. You can say it's a football play. You can't stop it. Nobody else can run it the same way. I don't care. It's breaking the league. It's, it makes them look stupid. It actually makes them look stupid.
Yeah,
they can't review anything. They're just giving the Eagles games that they shouldn't be getting. So it's annoying.
Yeah, there's so much technology. I agree. We could make it, and we figure it out in the game. Like we figured it out on the TV like this. Like that wasn't a catch. That was a catch.
The refs themselves don't need to go and sit inside that blue.
Yeah, you just slow it down too.
Or just have the people upstairs like watch it, make the call, communicate it down to them, and like let's just move on with the game. And I think it would be so much nicer. Like we talked about the Rams Saints play earlier, like when like the pass interference. Like it's like anything. Like there's blatant plays out there that are still getting like called incorrectly just because replay is not being fully utilized. And so
I think that's an ongoing topic every year. What the replay should be, because like we always see a play every year that everybody's like, oh, we should be able to review it. Why? If everybody thinks you should review it on Twitter, the league should realize, oh man, we should change that play. It should be easy to do. Yeah, I think that's a headache that will ongoing be a headache until they make that change. I would agree.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, we hope you enjoyed that segment. I think Eric had the biggest headache of the week. I hope everybody enjoyed. Go follow our socials. We're going to start posting more. I hope you guys enjoyed this video more. I'm sure it looks a little better with we got a new cameraman that's going to be helping us out.
Shout out Stick.
Yep, shout out Stick. Go follow our socials. They're all HT Sports _. We got a special episode coming Friday. See what happens in that one. And thank you for watching. I hope everybody enjoyed.